house is silent, the record spins no more. Just echoes chasing shadows on the floor. The air still smells like your familiar cologne. Another night I'm facing all alone. The calendar is stuck on the day you walked away, and every single hour feels like a year today. These are the melodies of love playing in my head, a symphony of memories of every word we said, a broken harmony, a final fading grace, haunting every corner of this empty space. The music stops, the silence screams your name, and nothing in this world will ever be the same. I found your old guitar, dusty in the case. Remember the first song you played in this place. Now every string is muted, every note is flat, a metaphor for everything we had in that, which shattered into pieces like fragile glass on stone, leaving just the echo of a love I used to own. These are the melodies of love playing in my head, a symphony of memories of every word we said, a broken harmony, a final fading grace, haunting every corner of this empty space. The music stops, the silence screams your name, and nothing in this world will ever be the same. They say that time's a healer, a gentle, quiet friend, but time just seems to stretch the hurt that will not end. I don't want to heal, I want to feel the pain. If feeling means a part of you still will remain. The song is all I have now, my final sad embrace, to keep your memory alive, to keep you in this place. These are the melodies of love playing in my head, a symphony of memories of every word we said, a broken harmony, a final fading grace, haunting every corner of this empty Midnight strikes, the house is dark and deep. Only the sound of promises I couldn't keep. I walk into the bathroom, turn the mirror light on low, staring at a face I barely know. The water from the faucet starts a slow, sad drip, mimicking the words that tremble on my lip. And in the glass, the ghost of you appears, reflected in the well of all my tearful years. I see the start, I see the bitter end, the love lost, the irreparable friend. I wipe the steam away, try to see clear, but all I see is you, and the reason you're not here. Just tearful reflections, blurring on my side, haunting me in the pale and lonely light. The towel still smells a little like your soul, a fragile, faded fragment of a dying hope. I trace the crack across the sink we used to share, wishing I could feel your hand in my hair. We broke this home, we broke it piece by piece, searching for a comfort, a final sad release. And in the glass, the ghost of you appears, reflected in the well of all my tearful years. I see the start, I see the bitter end, the love lost, the irreparable friend. I wipe the steam away, try to see clear, but all I see is you, and the reason you're not here. Just tearful reflections, blurring on my side, haunting me in the pale and lonely light. I look much older now, those lines are new, each one a memory of losing you. Did I try hard enough? Was I too proud to bend? Was this really where our story had to end? The image shivers as I finally start to cry. The truth is so much harder than a simple lie. And in the glass, the ghost of you appears, reflected in the well of all my tearful years. I see the start, I see the bitter end, the love lost, the irreparable friend.
sound of a single tear hitting the sink.
The streetlights bleed into the early dawn. Another night is over, but I'm still drawn to the silence of this house, where the air is thin, to the place where your chapter ends and mine begins. Alone in the kitchen with a coffee cup, staring at the sun that just won't rise back up. There are desolate whispers in every empty room, echoes of our laughter lost within the gloom. The wind outside is crying a melody of pain, a quiet broken heartbreak like a gentle rain. I'm listening for a sound that I know won't appear, just desert whispers confirming you're not here. The coat you left is hanging by the front door frame. Sometimes in the darkness I still say your name, hoping for an answer, a sign you might return, a lesson that my lonely heart refuses to learn. The space beside me in the bed is cold as ice, paying for a love at such a heavy price. There are desolate whispers in every empty room, echoes of our laughter lost within the gloom. The wind outside is crying a melody of pain, a quiet broken heartbreak like a gentle rain. I'm listening for a sound that I know won't appear, just desert whispers confirming you're not here. They tell me to move on, to leave the past behind, but your memory is a chain I can't unwind. These whispers are my anchors, keeping me from floating free, because if I let them go I lose the last of you and me. So I stay here in the silence, holding on to her, finding comfort in the heartbreak that we used to share. There are desolate whispers in every empty room, echoes of our laughter lost within the gloom. The wind outside is crying a melody of pain, a quiet broken heartbreak like a gentle rain. I'm listening for a sound that I know won't appear, just desolate whispers confirming you're not here. Desolate whispers, I hear them when I sleep, promises you were so The sun came up this morning, indifferent and bright. Didn't seem to notice we ran out of light. I sat on the front steps with your picture in my hand, trying hard to make my broken heart understand how a love so strong, so tall, could fall so low and leave me here with nowhere else to go. These are my heartfelt sorrows, signed in silent tears, the collection of the wreckage from our wasted years. A heavy ache inside me, a truth I have to face, that you are gone forever from this time and place. The deepest kind of sadness that lives behind my eyes, a permanent gray cloud that won't leave the skies. The number still saved in my phone, I almost called just to hear your voice again before I fall to pieces on the carpet where we used to dance, to beg for one more memory, one more fragile chance. But the silence is a killer, the quiet is a knife, cutting through the remnants of our beautiful life. These are my heartfelt souls, signed in silent tears, the collection of the wreckage from our wasted years. A heavy ache inside me, a truth I have to face. It's you are gone forever from this time and place. The deepest kind of sadness that lives behind my eyes, a permanent gray cloud that won't leave the skies. I wear this pain like a coat, heavy and worn, the uniform of heartbreak since the day you were torn away from me, away from everything we knew. Maybe these sorrows are the last part of me that is true. The only way I know how to keep our love alive, to feel this deeply wounded, just to survive. These are my heartfelt sorrows, signed in silent tears, the collection of the wreckage from our wasted years. The key still fits the lock, but the home is not the same. Every wall still whispers the letters of your name. I trace the empty air where your shadow used to fall. A silent conversation with a ghost within the hall. The mail still comes for you. I put it on the shelf. Living in a world that's just a broken version of myself. And all I hear are sorrowful echoes in the quiet space. Footsteps that aren't walking in this empty place. A phantom of your laughter that fades into the night, haunting every corner where we used to share the light. Just echoes of the promises we couldn't keep into. Underneath the cold and unforgiving moon, asleep on your side of the bed, just to feel you near, holding to the pillow, drowning in the fear that the memory of your touch will start to disappear, that the sound of your I love you won't be clear anymore inside my head, where it lives on repeat. A bittersweet reminder of a love that was so sweet. And all I hear are sorrowful echoes in the quiet space. Footsteps that aren't walking in this empty place. A phantom of your laughter that fades into the night, haunting every corner where we used to share the light. Just echoes of the promises we couldn't keep into. Underneath the cold and unforgiving moon, I press my hand against the glass. The rain begins to pour, a perfect soundtrack to the fact you're not here anymore. They say that time will heal, that the pain will cease to bite, but the echoes just get louder in the middle of the night. Maybe I don't want them to ever fade away. They are the only part of you that chooses to stay. And all I hear are sorrowful echoes in the quiet space. Footsteps that aren't walking in this empty place. A phantom of your laughter that fades into the night, haunting every corner where we used to share the light. Just echoes of the promises we couldn't keep into. Underneath the cold and unforgiving moon. Sorrowful echoes, the The streetlights painting patterns on the wall. I answer silence every time I call. Your name out in the darkness, hoping you're still near. But the only thing that answers is the echo of my fear. The bed is vast, the sheets are cold as stone. Another heavy evening spent completely on my own. And I'm humming melodies of solitude, the only soundtrack playing in this quiet interlude. A broken hollow harmony, a song without a soul, trying to convince myself that I can still behold the music that we made has simply faded out of view, leaving just this empty, lonely tune for me and you. I stack the books we used to read together side by side. No one here to argue, no one left to hide the truth from anymore, that we just fell apart. A silent, slow explosion that ripped out my heart. The dinner table set for one, a single lonely plate, learning how to live inside this empty, cruel new state. And I'm humming melodies of solitude, the only soundtrack playing in this quiet interlude.
유그사의 노트로 single, solitary piano note, held for a long moment before silence.
The map is torn, the directions don't make sense. Lost inside a maze of self-defense. One minute I miss you, the next I'm filled with rage. Flipping through a past that's just a blank, unwritten page. My heart's a knot of wires, crossed and pulled too tight. Can't find the switch that turns the memory of you into light. I'm caught up in these tangled emotions every single day. A push and pull inside me that won't fade away. Should I hate the way you left, or love the way we met? It's a broken spinning circle that I can't forget. A beautiful disaster, a bittersweet design, a heart that still have yours, but no longer truly mine. Just tangled emotions, locking me inside this pain. I throw away your pictures, then I search for them again. A pendulum of feeling, over and again. I wanna move on quickly, start a life so new, but every path I walk down only leads me back to you. The future's just a fog I cannot navigate, stuck between the love we had and the bitter, painful hate. I'm caught up in these tangled emotions every single day. A push and pull inside me that won't fade away. Should I hate the way you left, or love the way we met? It's a broken spinning circle that I can't forget. A beautiful disaster, a bittersweet design, a heart that still have yours, but no longer truly mine. Just tangled emotions, locking me inside this pain. My mind is a battlefield, my soul a tired truth, trying to find the strength to finally let you loose. But every fiber in me is tied to every fiber in you. What do I hold on to? What do I undo? There's no clean cut, no easy final break. Just this messy, confusing mess for heaven's sake. I'm caught up in these tangled emotions every single day. A push and pull inside me that won't fade away. Should I hate the way you left, or love the way we met? It's a broken spinning circle that I can't forget. A beautiful disaster, a bittersweet design, a heart that still had yours, but no longer truly mine. Just tangled emotions, locking me inside this pain. Tangled emotions, I just can't breathe. The love I still believe, the anger I receive.
a chaotic, slightly distant piano chord that slowly resolves to a single side acoustic note.
The silence in this room is screaming out your name. A colder shade of midnight since the day you came, and left without a warning, just a vacant, empty space. A permanent reminder of a love I can't replace. I touch the photo on the table where we used to smile, knowing that I haven't genuinely left for a while. We are just two wounded hearts now, lost in different towns, picking up the pieces of our shattered paper crowns. We built a kingdom just to watch it fall to dust, betrayed by all the silence and the breaking of the trust. And every single heartbeat is a testament to pain, a lonely kind of drumming in the pouring endless rain. I wonder if you're hurting like I am tonight, if you stare into the darkness searching for the light. Do you regret the words you said, the promises you made? Or am I the only one who's sitting here afraid to let go of the past, to let the healing start, to pull the final arrow from my tired, wounded heart? We are just two wounded hearts now, lost in different towns, picking up the pieces of our shattered paper crowns. We built a kingdom just to watch it fall to dust, betrayed by all the silence and the breaking of the trust. And every single heartbeat is a testament to pain, a lonely kind of drumming in the pouring endless rain. Maybe one day we will heal, maybe we'll be fine, maybe you'll move on and I will move on mine. But right now the blood is flowing from the open wound we share, a testament to a love that once was truly there. It hurts because it mattered, it bleeds because it's real, the deepest kind of sorrow that my soul can feel. We are just two wounded hearts now, lost in different towns, picking up the pieces of our shattered paper crowns. We built a kingdom just to watch it fall to dust, betrayed by all the silence and the breaking of the trust. And every single heartbeat soft piano and a final lingering violin note. The gray light of the morning is a heavy, silent thing. Another day you're breathing in the hurt that you still bring. By not being here beside me, where you're supposed to be, a ghost that haunts the edges of my reality. I'm sitting by the window, watching the world move on, trying to find the moment where the love we had went wrong. This is my emotional melancholy, a permanent soft ride, a quiet kind of breaking, a beautiful dull pain. It's not the screaming anger, it's not the bitter fight, it's the hollow aching quiet in the middle of the night. A soft and heavy sadness that settles in my bones, the only friend that visits me since I've been on my own. The playlist on my phone still has our song at number one, a cruel and sweet reminder of when we were almost done with building up forever, a home inside your eyes. Now I just look at strangers with carefully crafted lies, saying I'm okay, saying I can cope, while drowning in the memory, giving up all hope. This is my emotional melancholy, a permanent soft ride, a quiet kind of breaking, a beautiful dull pain. It's not the screaming anger, it's not the bitter fight, it's the hollow aching quiet in the middle of the night. A soft and heavy sadness that settles in my bones, the only friend that visits me since I've been on my own. They ask me why I'm not over it, why the tears still fall. They don't understand the depth, they don't understand the wall I've built around the sadness, where I keep it safe and warm. Because feeling this melancholy is safer than the storm of actually accepting that you're never coming back. It's the quiet resignation of the life that I now lack. This is my emotional permanent soft ride, a quiet kind of breaking, a beautiful dull pain. It's not the screaming anger, it's not the bitter fight, it's the hollow aching quiet in the middle of the night. A soft and
soft piano note that echoes, then silence.
The calendar's turning, the seasons change their hue, and every passing day I lose a little more of you. The sound of your voice is getting harder to recall, like water through my fingers. I'm watching you just fall. And these are the fading memories, blurring in my mind. The only pieces of you that the clock has left behind. I'm running out of pictures, I'm running out of time to keep our perfect story stuck in its sublime. Shirt you used to wear, the scent is almost gone. It smells like history now, like a long forgotten dawn. I try to remember the exact way you would smile when I surprised you with coffee and sat with you a while. Now the details are the fading memories, blurring in my mind. The only pieces of you that the clock was left behind. I'm running out of pictures, I'm running out of time to keep our perfect story stuck in its sublime and beautiful beginning before the bitter end. Oh, I wish my broken heart would finally mend, but I'd rather keep this pain than watch those memories fade away. I light a candle, hoping it keeps the darkness back, but the edges of your face are starting to go black. In my mind's eye, the colors bleeding out so slow. It's the cruelest kind of leaving, the hardest way to go. To lose you, not to distance, but to the hands of time, erasing music fades to a soft piano note that echoes and silence. The hands on the clock just spin a little faster now. Every single second breaks another silent vow to live in the present, to breathe the air today. But my heart is stuck in neutral, fading more away. I walk past all our old spots, the cafe where we met, trying hard to move on, trying to forget. But I'm yearning for yesterday when you were still around, when my heart was still whole and making a joyful sound. I'm stuck inside a picture frame, a perfect frozen time, before the fall, before the hurt, before the crime of letting go of a love that burns so bright and true. All I do is yearn for yesterday with you. The future's just a gray road I don't wanna walk. I just wanna rewind to our final painful talk and change the words I used, the pride I couldn't hide, to swallow every feeling that I kept locked deep inside. Now I'm standing in ruins, looking at the door, wishing I could feel the kind of passion once more. But I'm yearning for yesterday when you were still around, when my heart was still whole and making a joyful sound. I'm stuck inside a picture frame, a perfect frozen time, before the fall, before the hurt, before the crime of letting go of a love that burns so bright and true. All I do is yearn for yesterday with you. They tell me that the past is a place you shouldn't stay, that you have to learn to live and face another day. But this day is lonely and the future is unkind, and yesterday is the only comfort I can find in the memory of your smile, the warmth of your embrace. I'd give up all tomorrow for a moment in that place. But I'm yearning for yesterday when you were still around, when my heart was still whole and making a joyful before it all went wrong. Blueprints for our future are scattered on the floor. I don't recognize the house, I don't know the front door. The paint we picked is drying on a wall I built alone, a monument to all the seeds we planted that haven't grown. The promises we under the starlit sky, they feel like cruel, cold stories, and I can't even cry. And all I see around me are these broken dreams, shattered into pieces at the seams. We try to build a paradise, but the foundation cracks. Every single plan we made is something that we lacked. The vision of forever is just a hollow sound. The ruins of our future lying on the ground. Just broken dreams blowing in the lonely wind tonight. The ring I used to wear is sitting in a drawer. A perfect circle broken, doesn't fit in anymore. I look at the horizon where the sun is meant to rise, but all I see is twilight in my tired, weary eyes. We wrote a happy ending in a book we couldn't close. Now I'm stuck here in the middle, staring at a frozen rose. And all I see around me are these broken dreams, shattered into pieces at the seams. We try to build a paradise, but the foundation cracked. Every single plan we made is something that we lacked. The vision of forever is just a hollow sound. The ruins of our future lying on the ground. Just broken dreams blowing in the lonely wind tonight. I wanna glue them back together, wanna see the light again, but the glue won't hold the pieces of the love we buried then. It's not just a breakup, it's the death of what could be, the potential of us that lived inside of you and me. It's the hardest kind of letting go, the one you never planned, accepting that the future ended where our past began. And all I see around me are these broken dreams, shattered into pieces at the seams. We try to build a paradise, but the foundation cracked. Every single plan we made is something that we lacked. The vision of forever is just a hollow sound. The ruins of our future lying on the ground. The stars are out tonight, indifferent and bright. They don't know the difference between the dark and light. Since you walked away, since the music stopped its tune, I'm singing to the silence, staring at the moon, trying to find a frequency where you might hear my plea to come back to the man I used to be. I'm singing soulful serenades to the empty air. The only way I know to show you that I still care. A broken, lonely melody, a symphony of pain, a quiet tear-soaked memory of the pouring endless rain. They're not songs of hope, just testaments to loss, paying every minute for our love's heavy cost. The coffee cup is cold, the chair beside me's bare. The absence of your laughter is hanging in the air. I found your old playlist, press play just to hear the soundtrack of a happy life, now shadowed by a tear. Every single chord progression hurts me to the core, 'cause every single note says you don't live here anymore. I'm singing soulful serenades to the empty air. The only way I know to show you that I still care. A broken, lonely melody, a symphony of pain, a quiet tear-soaked memory of the pouring endless rain. They're not songs of hope, just testaments to loss, paying every minute for our love's heavy cost. I strum the chords we learned together, flatten out of tune, a painful, sad performance under this hollow moon. I don't wanna move on, I don't wanna hear, I just wanna sit here and let myself truly feel the weight of your absence, the depth of my regret, the one love in my lifetime I know I can't forget. I'm singing sorrowful serenades to the empty air. The only way I know to show you that I still care. A broken, lonely melody, a symphony of pain, a quiet tear-soaked memory of the pouring endless rain. They're not songs of hope, just testaments to loss, paying every minute for our love's heavy cost. Sorrowful serenades, my heart's last sound, stuck on broken ground.
flickering harmonica note, full of bluesy sorrow.
The phone is in my hand. I type your number out, erase it, type it again, drowning in the doubt. If you would even answer, if you would even care, that I am falling apart, lost beyond repair. My heart is beating faster than a runaway train, trying to outrun the memory and the pouring endless rain. I'm singing melodies of desperation, a final frantic plea to bring you back to where you used to be with me. Desperate, aching rhythm, a song I have to play before the hope runs out completely at the break of day. I'm running on the fumes of love I can't forget, lost inside the saddest, most profound regret. I pace the empty floorboards, making the house shake, trying to drown the silence that my soul can't take. The walls are closing in, the air is getting thin, a prisoner of the love that I can't let begin, to fade away to history, to just another loss. I'll pay whatever price is asked, I'll carry any cross. I'm singing melodies of desperation, a final frantic plea to bring you back to where you used to be with me. A desperate, aching rhythm, a song I have to play before the hope runs out completely at the break of day. I'm running on the fumes of love I can't forget, lost inside the saddest, most profound regret. They say that strength is knowing when to let it go, but my strength is holding on, putting on a desperate show of someone who can't live without the light you used to bring. The only honest song my broken heart can truly sing is this one of desperation, this one of pure need, watching as the last of us starts to silently bleed. I'm singing melodies of desperation, a final frantic plea to bring you back to where you used to be with me. A desperate, aching rhythm, a song I have to play before the hope runs out completely at the break of day. I'm running on the fumes of a love I can't forget, lost inside the saddest, most profound regret. Melodies of desperation, can you hear my cry? I don't know how to say goodbye. peace I can't sustain. I'm anchored to this moment, shackled to the pain of seeing you in every stranger's passing face, feeling you within this hollow, empty space. The air is thick with things we never got to say. Another silent night, another heavy day. We are just two suffering souls, lost upon the tide, with nowhere left to run to and nowhere left to hide. The heartbreak is a shadow that clings to every step, a silent solemn promise that our tired spirits kept. To love so deep it scars you, a permanent design, a shared eternal sorrow, yours and sadly mine. They say the time's a doctor, can heal the deepest cut, but time just seems to twist the knife. It keeps the wound shut, so it can bleed forever just beneath the skin. Battle that we lost before we could begin. To understand the power of the love we held so tight, a fragile burning candle swallowed by the night. We are just two suffering souls, lost long drawn out cello note, heavy with sorrow. The house is wrapped in silence, quieter than the grave, a peaceful kind of stillness I can never save. When you were here beside me, filling up the air with laughter and with promises you scattered everywhere. Now the quiet is a killer, the silence is a scream, awaken me from this never-ending broken dream. I'm listening to the whispers of heartbreak on the wind, the saddest conversation where my world just ends, the quiet little secrets that the empty rooms confide, of all the love we wasted and the truth we had to hide. It's not a shouting match, it's not a slamming door, it's just a gentle whisper saying you don't love me anymore. I trace the lines upon the sheet where you used to lie, wishing I could turn the clock, just rewind the time to when a simple touch could silence all my fears before we built this ocean of unspoken tears. The pillows keep your shape still, a perfect hollow mold, a tragic silent story that is yet untold. I'm listening to the whispers of heartbreak on the wind, the saddest conversation where my world just ends, the quiet little secrets that the empty rooms confide, of all the love we wasted and the truth we had to hide. It's not a shouting match, it's not a slamming door, it's just a gentle whisper saying you don't love me anymore. The quieter than falling snow, softer than a sigh, these whispers are the hardest truth beneath the lonely sky, because you can't fight a whisper, you can't argue with the air, you just have to stand there broken, drowning in despair, accepting that the end didn't come with a loud crash, but a quiet, gentle burning to ash. I'm listening to the whispers of heartbreak on the wind, the saddest conversation where my world just ends, the quiet little secrets that the empty rooms confide, of all the love we wasted and the truth we had to hide. It's not a shouting match, it's not a slamming door, whispers of heartbreak. My heart can hear them playing, a soft, eternal pain. You were here inside, leaving just the electric sound of a quiet whisper. You were here inside, leaving just the electric sound of a quiet The coffee stain is still right there upon the counter white, a map of a morning that we used to share the light. Now everything is dimmer, a filter on the view. Every single street sign points right back to losing you. I'm walking through the motions of a life I don't recall, waiting for the moment that I finally crash and fall. This hurtful melancholia is a shadow in my soul, a heavy aching emptiness that's taking its slow toll. It's more than just a sadness, it's a physical delay, a reminder in my bloodstream of the promise that we break. It's living in the aftermath of a love that simply died, a sorrow I can't run from, nowhere left to hide. The number on the phone is still the one I shouldn't call. I trace the crack across the ceiling, watching raindrops fall. They sound a little like the tears I'm holding back inside. The pride is still too heavy, nothing left to confide. We used to talk for hours, solve the world's great mysteries. Now we're just two ghosts living on and nothing is the same.
Music fade, a run-full piano chord.
The conductor lifts his hands, the curtain starts to fall on the greatest love story that ever graced this hall. But the music playing now is a minor broken key, a song of silent spaces and what used to be. The audience is gone, just echoes in the air, and a spotlight shining brightly on an empty, lonely chair. This is my sorrowful symphony, the soundtrack to the end, the final tragic movement for a lover and a friend. Every note is pain, every chord a tear that's cried. The melody we crafted is the place where our love died. A powerful crescendo of regret and silently a sorrowful symphony playing just for you and me. The violins are weeping for every single touch. The cello's humming low for missing you too much. The percussion is the heartbeat that is breaking in my chest. A rhythm of a life now put to the hardest test. We wrote the perfect lyrics, every word a tender vow. Now I can't remember how we ended up here now. This is my sorrowful symphony, the soundtrack to the end, the final tragic movement for a lover and a friend. Every note is pain, every chord a tear that's cried. The melody we crafted is the place where our love died. A powerful crescendo of regret and silently a sorrowful symphony playing just for you and me. I stand upon the stage, take my final lonely bow. The silence is deafening, I don't know how to keep performing this charade, to keep pretending that I'm strong when the entire earth is scared is playing a wrong song. I can't turn off the music, I can't escape the sound. The biggest love I've ever known is 6 feet underground. This is my sorrowful symphony, the soundtrack to the end, the final tragic movement for a lover and a friend. Every note is pain, every chord a tear that's cried. The melody we crafted is the place where our love died. A powerful crescendo
music vinyl grabbed, known for a pull that hangs in the air before fading to silence.
The mirror shows a stranger with tired, empty eyes. Beneath the mask I'm wearing, a heart in slow demise. It's not a sudden break, no crash that stopped the world. It's 1,000 tiny cuts, a story left unfurled. The little lies you told me, the promises you skipped, the silent ways you faded, while I just stood here trapped in these emotional wounds. Just never seem to heal beneath the surface scarring. The pain is far too real. They bleed a quiet sorrow with every memory, a permanent reminder of what we cease to be. They don't need stitches, they don't need a cast, just a way to let the future finally beat the past. But these emotional wounds are cut too deep in me. They are not visible, you can't point to the spot, the places where my heart is bruised, the love that we forgot to water and protect, to cherish and to keep. We let the garden wither while we were fast asleep. Now every thorn is jagged, every bloom has died, and I am left here drowning in the wreckage of my pride. And these emotional wounds just never seem to heal beneath the surface scarring. The pain is far too real. They bleed a quiet sorrow with every memory, a permanent reminder of what we cease to be. They don't need stitches, they don't need a cast, just a way to let the future finally beat the past. These emotional wounds are cut too deep in me. They tell me to be strong, to just move on with grace, but strength is just pretending that you're not in every place. I look around this home, in every single room. These wounds are silent markers, rising from the tomb of the life we said we'd have, the future we designed, the deepest kind of scars that only heartbreak leaves behind. And these emotional wounds just never seem to heal beneath the surface scarring. The pain is far too real. They bleed a quiet sorrow with every memory, a permanent reminder of what we cease to be. They don't need stitches, they don't need a cast, ocean knows a permanent design. The cost of loving you, a love that once was mine. I see the world in black and white since you walked out the door. The colors that you promised, I don't see them anymore. I thought we had a fortress built of steel and stone. Turns out it was just a house of cards we called our own. We built a perfect castle in the air above the ground, a beautiful illusion, safe and sound. But all I have around me are these shattered illusions, a painful clear reality, and all the sad conclusions. The magic disappears. That fell apart. The future that we painted, a masterpiece of light, was nothing more than fiction, fading with the night. I traced the lines of the picture where we used to stand so proud. I told myself, screaming far too loud, that love was all we needed, that love would be enough. Now I know the truth is cruel, love is simply tough. But all I have around me are these shattered illusions, a painful clear that fell apart. I wanna believe in magic, I wanna believe in fate, but the reality is chilling, the truth just came too late. I'm sweeping up the pieces of the world I thought was true, and every single fragment reminds me that I lost you. The dream is dead, the fantasy has ceased to be. It's just the empty, aching reality. But all I have around me are these shattered illusions, a painful clear reality, and all the sad conclusions. The magic disappeared, the curtain has been drawn. I'm standing in the wreckage of a life that feels Shattered illusions, the world I thought was real, the final way I feel, it just won't